When I'm in the Oval Office, call me President Barack, President Barack, President Barack. And if my critics get an attitude, I tell them to stop, I tell them to stop, I tell them to stop. And if you need that new health care, sign up because it's hot, sign up because it's hot, sign up because it's hot.
To Shot in the Morning, a new ad to get young people enrolled in Obamacare. It's a spoof rap by Obama impersonator Alpha Cat. What do you think of that?
He's got the voice down.
Got the voice down, yeah.
Speaking of hot, it's a hot show on Sunday mornings and throughout the day right here on the channel. We're talking about Fox News Sunday. And look, there's Chris Wallace live from our nation's capital.
Good morning,
Well, I'll
Chris.
tell you, if anything is going to get the 21 to 34-year-olds to sign up, it is that video.
Well, you know what, Chris? You better hope so, because your tax dollar went to pay for that thing.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
did.
No, it's on the level.
Yeah.
Really.
But I mean, that's federal money. I thought maybe that was just California
you could be
burning
right.
their money. That's
You could be
my
right.
money.
Yeah, but I mean, there's federal money going to California.
I'm
fungible.
emotionally paying for it right now.
Emotionally paying for it.
What do you think of this, Chris? I'd love your take on this. Another day, another Obamacare delay. Kathleen Sebelius dialed it in on a conference call. We didn't hear about it except for this network here. But the goalposts have yet again been moved. You can now have until December 31st to sign up, and then magically on January 1st, you're covered? Possible?
Well, think about this, guys, because I mean, here's the reality, and I've always said that Obamacare is a case where you know, forget the speeches, we're going to all get mugged by reality. Yeah. January 1st comes. Well, I assume January 1st we're all watching bowl games. January 2nd comes. You want to go to see your doctor. Yeah. You don't know whether you have insurance. You may not even have a card. You may go to see your old doctor. It may turn out that he's not in the network, although they're encouraging insurance companies, the administration is, to let the doctors who are out of network take care of people in January. I mean, that's the problem, is that all of these things that were baked in the cake of Obamacare in terms of losing your plan, losing your doctor, they're realizing you could have chaos the first week in January. Yeah. And, you know, they're making these announcements. It's not government mandates. It's like on the cancellation. Sure. They're just saying, please help us out, doctors and insurance companies, and we don't know whether they will or they won't.
Yeah. You know, I think we can agree, Chris, that this is a hugely legitimate story that's the public is interested in big time. So the question becomes, where was the so-called mainstream media in terms of the big networks covering this Obamacare delay? So,
well, it's a good question. Yeah, I mean, that is quite astonishing.
Zero, zero, and zero.
You know, I have to say, in fairness, I think that the mainstream media have done a pretty good job since October 1st in covering all the problems with the website and covering the, you know, if you want to keep your plan, you can. If you like your plan, you can keep your plan. But on the other hand, that was unavoidable. I agree. This is a big story. The fact that you know, they're now pleading with insurance companies to let you see your doctor and to take. Say you're covered even if you really aren't because you haven't paid the bill. I mean, can you imagine if the government said to Amazon, hey, look, people may not have gone to the cash register and actually bought that book, but send it to them anyway, okay?
You're right. That's a great analogy.
And send it to them by a drone, because that'll make it even more fun.
Because we're good at that. Who's coming up this weekend?
Well, we'll be talking about all that. We're also going to have Paul Ryan on because guess what? Glory be, the government actually passed a budget. So we'll be talking to Paul Ryan about that. Maybe not a big budget. One of the other things we'll talk about is this open warfare now between the people in Washington trying to govern and some of these conservative groups on the outside who say, no, 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 this is terrible. Shut down the government again. And you can see John Boehner's about had it with them. We're going to mark the awful first anniversary of Newtown, which is tomorrow. Remember the iconic picture of the girl with the cell phone up to her ear as she finds out that her sister, Vicky Soto, the first grade teacher, has died. We'll talk to Carly Soto, as well as advocates for and against gun control. And then, Steve, I know this is your secret crush from the 1980s, our Power Player of the Week, Molly Ringwald.
Yes.
She made those movies. She's always been pretty in pink. All right, we're going to be watching.
Thanks,
Check out Fox News Sunday. Get it while it's hot. Get it while it's hot. Sunday. Check your local listings for showtimes.
We'll see you there, Chris.
Good to see you guys.